Alright, before I begin, I wanna let you all know they dropped some patches and there's a lot to say, but basically they made spinning for legendary families a bit easier. By 0.01%. Just keep it the same at that point, not gonna lie. They also dropped a 35 spin code and made old codes redeemable, and general chat of the Discord is not happy. This is one message by the way. It's still going. And they be wondering why they dropped 30 spin codes. And yeah, people are upset. Many reasons, including because the last update, the devs trying their best, people still mad at them, mad at each other too. Don't know what to do at this point. Let me know how you all feel down below, and let's begin. Look, I'm not gonna spoil the video, but don't get your hopes up. I barely even felt like spinning, because I never get anything good, but 600 spins? I have to get something right. By the way, the title might say something like what 5,000 spins get you. I spun 600 here, but in total it's over 5,000, and you will all see the results of that here, and it just sounds better. Go ahead and drop your predictions in the comments. Stop staring at me, go do it. As always, I will give you guys a video to watch. Just something random from my For You page. And let's begin.
A devil born with no remorse, used as a weapon of mass destruction and bestowed with the ability to control anything she deems as lesser, and a sealed king of shadows, summoned from the darkness as a monster that destroys anything in its path and has the means to adapt to any and all phenomena. Makima, the control devil, and one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. 8-handled sword, Divergent Sila, Divine General Maharaga, the trump card of the 10 Shadows technique, with the 2 universes of Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen equalized in order to improve fairness, left to just their pure powers and physical stats. Leave a like on the video and hit the subscribe button if this all sounds like an interesting matchup to you.
Maharaga decimating her, not gonna lie.
To begin, the first thing we need to cover is Maharaga's ability to adapt to any and all phenomena. After being summoned to the field, Maharaga is also accompanied by a large golden wheel that hovers above the beast's head. With 8 large knobs, the divine treasure represents a complete cycle of harmony. And with each turn, like a cog, the Shikigami Maharaga begins to nullify and grow accustomed to any attacks or magic powers it has been damaged by. This not only results in regeneration to the beast's health, but over time, Maharaga will also begin to circumvent any disadvantages it faces in battle, or outright ignore repeated techniques after fully absorbing their data. For example, when destroyed by Sukuna in its home series, despite Sukuna having 2 different slashing attacks, Maharaga had actually adapted to slashes in general, making both dismantle and cleave useless against the Shikigami, and requiring a secondary technique to be used to vanquish it. Offensively, this treasure, known as the Dharma Chakra Wheel, also gifts Maharaga the tools necessary to land damage on opponents he wouldn't normally be able to otherwise. Using Sukuna as an example again, when first attacking the enemy with positive energy, the strike does nothing to Sukuna, because positive energy is only painful to cursed spirits. But over time, as the two fight, Maharaga's ability converts his positive energy into negative energy, allowing Maharaga's attacks to actually do harm to Sukuna. Now, ultimately, this means when it comes to any offensive strategy Makima brings to the table, with enough time, Maharaga can eventually overcome the power. And although we'll be laying out what Makima has in response to that in a little bit, the very first problem Maharaga's gonna have to face is, frankly, Makima's whole existence. As the control devil, Makima retains—
Gonna stop pal there, because we only have one spin. Let's see. I'm about to take one of these.